Good afternoon, folks. Good afternoon, world. I am Kyle Camado, and this is Eagle News. Standing here with me are Danesh and Christina, students from the NDMU IBET. So students, do you have any idea what stratification is?
Actually, I have an idea what social stratification is since we already discussed it in our UCSP subject. From what I remember, social stratification is society's categorization based from factors such as wealth, income, educational attainment, and power.
Additionally, in our country, which is the Philippines, we have what we call the triangular society, in which it is composed of the upper class, the middle class, and the lower class. So we can interpret this as the upper class, which is composed of a few individuals, experience luxury, while those at the bottom experience poverty.
What an insight from our students. Thank you, Danesh and Christina. There we have it, folks. It is currently 3:30 in the afternoon, and we will be back after a short break. Once again, I am Kyle Camado, bringing you good news for a better future. Back to the studio.
Breaking news: limited access to education for all. According to an article by Philstar, the pandemic has had a significant impact on students in accessing education at cheaper rates even after the return to face-to-face learning by students, which has led to the stratification of education and society as a whole.
Increase of poverty in the Philippines. Based on the recent statistical release to the public by the Philippine Statistics Authority, 58.4% of the Filipinos are classified as lower class, 40% are considered middle class, and 1.4% make up the upper class, which demonstrate the significant difference between the economic levels of the country's population.
Rise in the unemployment rate in the Philippines. Other data released by the PSA concluded that the unemployment rate in the Philippines has reached 6.4% as of August 2022. And the main factors causing the increase in unemployment rates is the lack of educational attainment by lower classes, based on a report by the Philippine Financial Times.
In order to lessen different social stratification in our country based on different categories, we have requested two experts to provide their solutions and insights on how impactful these solutions are, starting with our socioeconomic professor, Professor Christian A. G. Bobis.
Thank you, Maurice. Beginning with the first solution to significantly lessen social stratification is by increasing the minimum wage. If the minimum wage for Filipino workers will increase to a rate of a living wage wherein the income they receive enables people to afford decent housing, sufficient food, and other needs, which is intended to give workers access to sustainable income to maintain a decent standard of living to reach above the poverty line. Even though it will disproportionately affect lower classes because employers might start to terminate contracts with workers who are not educated enough, which of course will be addressed by the next expert after me.
Thank you for your wonderful input, Professor. Now let us move on to our second expert, who is the Secretary of the Department of Education, Secretary Rabuds Luzon.
So our second solution is investing more in education. You might have a question on how it even reduce stratification here in the Philippines. So as what we can see here, if we invest more in education, it will start to expand the access of skills and information that will help provide more Filipinos more opportunities in the working industry. Furthermore, as what we can see here in this graph, we will also begin to see that there will be an increase in the social economic status of lower classes, which will help them to move to higher social class within the society. That's it from me. Kaya't laging tandaan, ang buhay ay level-level lang.